During lesson 1, we will be starting to work on a model of an Apple TV remote. Now, producing this model will teach you how to draw with a range of shapes, to enter dimensions so that you can get the shapes exact, to extrude, which is to push or pull design that you've produced either into 3D or to cut it into an existing 3D model. You will also learn how to add sketches to different faces and to extrude different features and to manipulate different sort of shape collaborations to do different design features, and then finally how to add a text tool as well. You will learn how to fillet an edge, which is where we round it off, and you'll learn how to chamfer an edge, which is where we bring it down at an angle. By the end of this lesson, you will be expected to have made the amount of progress that's on the screen here, just building the main body of your Apple TV remote. So in your new design, the first shortcut or function that you need to press is to create a new sketch. Now, you always need to do this to start off any project to get the initial drawings. But when you click on it, you'll notice that the work planes become active and you have to choose whether you're going to design from the side across, from the front to back, or from the base upwards. And we're going to design from the base. And you'll notice now that a drawing is active, that you open up lots of shape tools. Now here we're going to go onto rectangle and center rectangle. And from the center axis, you're going to click and drag a rectangle. And if you let go of your mouse, you'll notice that it's still active and the dimensions are active. So I can enter 124 millimeters. I can press tab to jump to the next box and do 38 millimeters. By pressing return, it completes the shape. And I can press on the home icon just to bring it back to an angled view. Now this is all we're going to do for the sketch at the moment, so we're going to press finish sketch and it should bring you back to this view. And now you'll notice that the create drop down box has turned into a modelling area. So we're going to go onto extrude, which as I said was to push or pull the shape. And you'll notice there's two ways we can do it, or three ways. We can drag the blue arrow, we can type in the exact amount we want, or we can go to a command box over here. So with the command box, I'm going to enter 8 millimeters and press return. And I've now got my first 3D model. And now I'm going to move on to shaping the corners. So I'm going to choose each vertical edge. So I'm going to left click. I'm going to hold shift so that I can do multiple selections. I'm going to choose all 4 vertical edges. Now, if you can't select that one hidden edge, you can let go of shift, drag your viewing cube around, and then hold shift again to select that 4th edge. Now I'm going to go on to modify because we're looking to modify the solid. I'm going to choose fillet, and you'll notice this one has a shortcut key of an F. And again, you can drag the corners in, or you can enter the amount that you want. So I'm going to enter 9 millimeters and press OK. I'm going to return to my home view. You'll notice that we've now got the rounded edges of the Apple TV remote. Now the next job is to do the same function, so modify and fillet, but this time I'm going to press F as a shortcut key. And I don't need to choose all of the edges at the bottom, I just need to click on it once. And this time I'm going to bring it in by 6 millimeters. And I'm going to press enter. And you'll notice now, if I click on the front view and zoom in, that we've rounded off the bottom edge. So back to the home view, and I'm going to do a similar process now, but I'm going to chamfer the top edge. Now chamfering is slightly different because it applies a bevel to one or more edges, so it brings it down at an even angle. Here I'm going to enter 1 millimeter and press enter. And if I zoom in, you will see that we've brought it down to an angle. Now, it's important to regularly save your work, so click on save, give it your initials, and Apple TV remote. So by clicking on the data panel now, you should see that your Apple TV remote has saved. Yours may appear in a folder called admin project because it's your first time.